Guys, deluded. Arsenal 4, FC Vorskla. Forgive me for the mispronunciation. 2, yeah, Arsenal win 4-2. Opening day of the Europa League. It's happy days. Going into the game, I mean, there's not much more that I have to say that I haven't said in my preview. We know the level of opposition we're facing. We should be winning. They're an inferior opposition, all due respect. Not too many people know too much about the side. That's not, again, not a disrespect. Long story short, we just need to take 3 points, start off this campaign in Europe in the best possible way, because ideally I'd love to get top four, but it's going to be a madness getting top four, so we need to take Europa League seriously. Obviously, we saw a lot of changes. Torreira started, Leno finally got to start, Holding came into the side, El Nene started, Iwobi, Welbs, and a couple others, if I'm missing you out, came into the side. Interestingly enough, Monreal, Socrates, who else? Couple players like Aubameyang, a couple players that Wenger probably wouldn't have started. So yeah, I mean, there isn't really much to talk about, people, if we're honest. There's really not much to talk about. I mean, it did look like, to a degree, we were in, and we'd all do the same. Like we were in holiday mode. Like a reluctance to get out of first gear and get into second, third, and fourth, because we knew we'd win. And that's not to have a dig at the players. That just is what it is, man. Clearly, that side that came here to play at the Emirates, they just wanted to sit in, defend, remain compact, remain rigid, frustrate us like that. And they didn't pose much of a threat. So it's happy days for Leno and defenders coming into the side, but you did want to see a bit more. You did want to see things done in less passes, a bit more direct. Torreira was playing very well, in my opinion, trying to find people. Mkhitaryan and everyone, all the attacking players were quite frustrated, and they dropped deep. I liked our high line. Playing out from the back, there's really no pressure on us, so it's perfect to try and get certain patterns of play right. So yeah, we're doing all right, but you wanted to see things done in less passes. Test the keeper. I believe at the 30-minute mark, we had 133 passes to theirs. They literally had 30. Test the keeper. If you could imagine the sheer difference in class between the two players and the history of all the players, between the two sides. If you're that keeper, you're happy days. You're playing a top six side like Arsenal. You haven't been tested. You haven't had any chances, really and truly. We're enjoying possession. It doesn't look like we're in a threat, but I did think we needed to test the keeper a bit more, and things like that. Iwobi was on fire. If anything was going to happen, it looked like it was going to come down to Iwobi and Monreal side. Both of them were getting forward. Torreira was trying to find people as well. I actually think Socrates had a good game throughout. He made a number of tackles. But yeah, up until probably when we scored, a great counter-attack in the 40 whatever minute. Lovely counter-attack from Mkhitaryan to start it. Cool head from Iwobi. And then obviously Aubameyang scored. And if for nothing more, you just want to see Aubameyang's confidence go up a bit, because I know he scored not last game in the Premier League, the game before, but it hasn't been plain sailing for him. Obviously, Iwobi, Mkhitaryan, a lot of people have points to prove to Unai in regards to playing on Sunday. We get the first goal, and to be fair to us, we did kind of raise it. Last 10 in the first half, we did kind of raise it. We went up a gear. You know how Arsenal are. We're galvanised. The fans starting to sing. We're going forward and things like that. And it's just getting to the point now. In the second half, you're just thinking, all right, cool, same intensity, people. And what's my halftime thoughts? It was a lovely goal that we scored, obviously. It was a cracking finish from Aubameyang. You want to see the intensity raise a bit. And like I've said already, we just want to be a bit more direct. Bit scared in regards to Torreira. I know he was a soldier. He was, again, trying to defend with his head, literally, and stuff like that. But the way he was moving did kind of scare me a bit. And second half, I was kind of watching. First 10 minutes are going to be crucial, whether this is a proper injury or this is some impact stuff that will be cool in a few days or before Sunday. He did move cool in the second half. And second half, credit where due. We start from the first minute of the second half, whistle went off. The intensity was there. We tried to score. We had an opportunity that went close, and then I swear, what's his name, got the second. Welbs. It was a lovely cross. I don't even remember how he started. Iwobi did well. Either way, Mkhitaryan put the ball in, and Welbs eventually crosses home. So yeah. Obviously, Aubameyang then gets a third sooner or later, and then the scoreline starting to flatter us a bit based on how we played in the first half. But it's 3-0, so we can't really complain. Ozil makes it 4 again. That good play between everybody involved, but in particular Socrates' ball, if I remember correctly, to start the move. to start the move, and I believe Liechtenstein crossed it, and eventually Ozil tapped it in off the subs bench. Guendouzi was very good when he came on, in my opinion. It's 4-0. Obviously, the 2 goals that they scored, there's no point getting into any detail about the 2 goals we conceded, but again, it is quite annoying because we were winning 3-0. The game was in our hands, really and truly. I don't know why we messed up the clean sheet, and if you're really picking at cherries, ironically, we scored more in the second half, but we probably gave them more chances. I know in the first half they had, is it Godos or something, forgive me if I'm wrong, down the right hand side, causing 1-2 bits of trouble, but nothing really too mad. Second half, it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was an open game because we dominated, but we're giving them a bit more chances, a bit more belief, or either the managers told them to have a goal and they were doing it. It's 2 good finishes that they scored, 2 cracking finishes from the men involved, but we could have done better. I'd have to watch the goal again, but both side goals have come from Liechtenstein's side. This first one, he definitely could have done a bit better. The second one, initially I thought you, obviously because you're out of position as the right back, if someone's on the left hand side and you're not near to them, I believe you're out of position. That's how I always looked at things. So yeah, he's not close and the ball comes in and they obviously score, but I'm not too sure if it's just him involved. But that's probably the only kind of thing we can kind of be annoyed about, is that it's no clean sheet. 2 cheap goals that we really shouldn't have conceded, should have stayed at 3 or 4-0 really and truly, or if we conceded the 1, just leave it at that, because I did feel it did warrant a clean sheet, and at least you've given them something to be happy about, sort of thing. But on the face of it, what more can you ask for? I mean, I believe in particular Socrates, Iwobi, Torreira, Aubameyang obviously got a brace, were the ones for me. We've started off Europa League, it's something I need us to take seriously this year, getting 3 points, starting it off in the right possible way. We've got a busy schedule now, in particular a lot of home games, I believe 10 or so. If nothing more, Aubameyang, that brace gives him his confidence, and if he starts on Sunday, which I hope he does with Lacazette, he's full of confidence again and thinks he can bag. So yeah, good little competition between the midfielders. Xhaka is, will he, won't he? We don't know what we're getting every week. Guendouzi came off the bench and was quite good. Torreira obviously started and put in a good shift. So there's a lot of competition, and that's one area I'm excited about. I'm concerned about it because I do believe we should be looking at another midfielder generally, but yeah, what more can we say? We could have obviously scored more as well. Couple chances really should have really been putting on a plate for others, or finishing our dinner. Yeah, that's the only criticism really, is that we could have probably scored more. No clean sheet, and again really conceding late goals, which kind of shows us like last week against Newcastle. Something when we kind of think we're winning the game, sort of thing, that we're gonna walk away with 3 points. Our standards drops, clearly our focus drops. But yeah, man, I can't really complain. Arsenal 4, FC Vorskla 2. So yeah, man, it is what it is. On to Sunday against Everton. Guys, DG, thank you for watching. I'm out.